very good morning to one and all present here. On behalf of SCS Tribhuvan Computer College and the Research and Consultancy Cell, I warmly welcome you all to the 5th National Level Faculty Development Program on Data Analysis in Social Science. We are privileged to have esteemed academicians and experts with us today. I now request our principal to kindly escort our chief guest, Professor Yogesh Patel. Simultaneously, I request our principal to escort the Secretary of Science and Education Society, Mr. Yogesh Patel, sir. I also request the coordinators of today's workshop, Ms. Amita Shah and Mr. Kavish Shirokar, to kindly take their seat. Thank you. To officially begin this faculty development program, we will now proceed with the traditional lighting of the lamp, symbolizing the transition from darkness to light and the pursuit of knowledge. I kindly invite our dignitaries to come forward for the lighting of the lamp.
Chief guest and today's research person, Professor Yogesh Patel, Yogesh Patel, Secretary of Research and Education Society, Vice Principal, Ms. Pradeep Borkar, Seminar Coordinators, Dr. Amita Shah and Mr. Kavish Shirokar. I welcome you all for this this 5 days national level seminar on the faculty development program on the data analysis in social sciences. Now this period, almost all colleges are organizing the faculty development programs in their own colleges. And we were trying to contact the different colleges for the delegates. So most of the colleges said we are also having the faculty because of the semester pattern is such that the date of the examinations and there is a gap of 4-5 days. Most of the colleges is organizing, and otherwise it becomes difficult for colleges to organize this 5 days faculty development programs, and it's an opportunity for the own colleges teachers also to participate. Because otherwise it becomes difficult because hardly 1 or 2 colleges, 1 or 2 faculties will be deputed to participate in the FDPs or the seminars or workshops whenever the colleges send invitations, and I think it's an opportunity for the own college faculty members to join and take the benefit of this faculty FDP programs. Today, this 5 days FDP has been focusing on the research proposal, writing the research proposals, publications, review of literatures, ethical issues, and covering the statistical tools such as the ANOVA, regression analysis, vector analysis, and all these statistical tools by the help of the softwares, the SPSS and Jamui softwares. Even nowadays the softwares are available, the letters, the software is or Jamui or the SPSS or the real also there. And it becomes easy for a researcher to analyze the data, making the analysis of it. So only the part is the interpretations. Research, I feel the research is very important for a faculty who are joined and consider their aim or ambitions to be a lecturer, in higher education, especially the youngsters who will be joining it, those who are in contract teaching, they will be absorbed later on in the regular faculties. Once you are in higher education, you should think of getting the PhD. That is what I feel. That should be the aim of a teacher, to be in the academics. In fact, the academic achievement of the faculties are considered only on your research publications, writing the chapters, writing the books, presenting the papers in national seminars, international seminars, state level, different level. These are the criteria where you can say that it is the academic achievement of a faculty, achievement of that particular teacher in the organization. Lecturing and taking the lectures, participating in the co-curricular activities, examination is a part of the duty. It is a duty that you have to do it. You cannot say no. But besides that, research plays a very important role. One of the benefits of the research is that it can say the develop in-depth knowledge of the subjects. It's very important. Besides the regular textbooks, very important is you should have reading in the other areas, other related areas, and because of the research only you go to the various literature or survey or you can say the papers, published papers. In fact, now because of the internet, because of the technology, it becomes easy for a person to sit at home and get all the access to all the research papers, journals, and all those articles, etc. I remember when I was doing the PhD, we used to move from one university to another university for search of the research paper, for the reviewing the articles, reviewing the papers, visiting the different libraries and getting the access to the library and getting the xerox or the xeroxing the papers, then reviewing those papers. Now it has become very easy, where it is not required to visit the different libraries or different universities, but at home also with the 24/7 you can access to your journals and research papers with the Scopus journals, Web of Science journals, all journals which are reputed journals, etc. You can whatever related to your study, you can get it access to it. Very important also with the research, you can contribute something to the subject, and which is very important when you are in a particular discipline. It is also you should have contributed something, and through the research you can it is an opportunity for faculties to contribute. And finally, it always said it is the research should not be within the four walls or within the institution. It should go to the society. So it is from lab to lab. It is said it is from the, also you have to think of the society should benefit. But in social sense, it may not possible that the research, all research may be for the benefit of the society. But still, then I feel that it's yes, you should look at at least at the career development or the career which is now under the Center to Goa University or Center to UGC. Now the PhD has become made it compulsory. So that may be because of the compulsion, whatever it may be. But I am happy that many youngsters or many junior teachers are taking interest in the registering for PhD. I remember when I was doing the PhD somewhere 95 to 2000, that particular period, I did Goa University 5 to 6 research scholars were registered for the commerce department. So today the number are more than 100 students have been registered research scholars in commerce department. I don't know other department statistics, but at least I know regarding the commerce department in the Goa University. That is good sign that is the more and more students or the research scholars or industry or faculties are interested in doing the research. Along that, I've always said several times in my staff meetings and several times in the places that a teacher at least should write one research paper write and publish one paper in a year. At least that is my always idea. If it is more than one paper is published by the teachers, well and good, but at least one they should try to. And it is not for the career advancement is fine, but also it helps the institution, because now under the NIF ranking or maybe the NAAC accreditations, the papers which are published in the UGC listed journals or the Scopus, Web of Science get weightage for the institution. So you should not think of only of yourself that for the career advancement purpose only you benefit. The 2 papers, the 5 papers, 3 papers required, my job is over. No. You should also think of writing the papers. And I always feel that yes, teachers should think of writing, make habit of writing. Normally we have the habit of talking. We demonstrate, we go to the class and speak for 1 hour, non-stop. And then the writing part, we are not much the teachers are in the writing. So at least you should develop the skill of writing, publishing the papers, presenting papers in state level seminars. Now the national level seminars and international seminars are common in Goa. Earlier before 2000 it was very rare the national seminars were organized. I don't remember Smita will be knowing in the senior teams in 95 and 93 period. National, we never heard regarding national seminars organized by the colleges in Goa. I went several out of the Goa to present the papers. Now but the presentation has become easy. People, the international seminars, even publications, most of the colleges who organize the seminars, they come out with a seminar proceeding where your papers have been published. So there is opportunity for the teachers to publish their papers in their own seminar proceeding. At least now maybe the UGC listed, but earlier it was just ISBN number. Your papers will be considered for the career advancement. So there is the only thing is that we should think little seriously and consistent in doing the research work and consistent think of the writing the public. I am sure that this workshop or the faculty development program to organize by our research and development cell and in collaboration with PPA definitely will help you and encourage you to write the papers. That is very important. Writing the papers. Maybe paper mills may reject it by the one journal. With that, whatever the inputs you are getting by the referees, we can include those and you can send it to some other journal which is very reputed journal. You should only think identify the which type of journal you should be send the papers which are the clone journals, etc. Definitely it will be covered in this workshop or this practice workshop. I am sure that you will think of maintain the habit of writing the papers, research papers, and you will gain something from this workshop. So I wish all the best for this 5 days faculty development program.
Thank you, sir. I now request our Vice Principal to introduce our distinguished chief guest and the resource person for this faculty development program.
esteemed chief guest of today's program, Professor Pearl, respected Secretary of Saraswat Education Society, Shri Rupesh Kamath, respected colleagues, distinguished participants from various colleges across Goa and beyond, ladies and gentlemen. We are very proud that the research and consultancy cell of our college, SASC Sridhar Kapila College of Commerce and Management Studies, HAFSA, in collaboration with the BBA department, is organizing this 5-day national level faculty development program on data analysis in social sciences during 22nd to 26th of October 2020. The organizing committee, under the leadership of our colleague Dr. Amita Shanga, Assistant Professor, Department of Economics, has managed to get a galaxy of high-profile leading academicians from the prestigious Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal, as resource persons, Professor Rajshekharan Pillai, Welcome Group Graduate Hotel Administration, Manipal Academy of Higher Education, Professor Yogesh Pai, Head and Department of Humanities Management, Professor Ajit Shenoy, Department of Information and Communication Technology, Science. Mrs. Shanga also has managed to rope in her better half, Dr. Suresh Changa, Director of Government of Goa, the Star Executive of Mopa Airport, Goa, as another resource person. Warm welcome to all the resource persons for the FDP program. FDP prepares the teaching faculty with the contemporary and advanced teaching techniques by way of lectures, workshops, seminars, conferences, all aimed at enhancing the intellectual and academic thought process of the teaching faculty. FDP facilitates incorporation of technology in teaching, vision development, effective learning, R&D-based education, caring the leaders, work-life balancing for the teachers, and many more. The FDP is vital for the teachers, colleagues, and colleges and the students. It is an open-ended exercise with creative conversations, varying feedbacks, and recognition of success or failures, all aimed at not only making the teachers better equipped for more effective teaching, and also eventually bringing out the highly talented, young, and dynamic student human resource for a better tomorrow. Friends, I am privileged to introduce one of the resource persons, Professor Yogesh Pai, who is currently the Head of Department of Humanities and Management, Manipal Institute of Technology, Manipal. Professor Pai holds a bachelor's degree in engineering, master's in business administration and in philosophy, and doctorate in philosophy. Professor Yogesh Pai has about 23 years of teaching and research experience. He was associated as a member of an expert group with a prestigious project for the National Rural Health Mission of the state Madhya Pradesh. He was guest editor of a special issue titled Global Business Dynamics, a paradigm shift for the journal titled as Project Economics and Finance. He is also a reviewer for different international journals, Emerald Publishing House, Sage Publications, and Taylor & Francis. He has published and presented various papers both at national and international forum. We are indeed honored to have this eminent personality to guide us, and I welcome him on his side. Friends, on behalf of the management of SAS, on behalf of principal and staff of the college, I welcome all of you for this FDP and wish the program a great success. Thank you, ma'am. As a token of appreciation, I now request Ms. Pooja Ramuji to kindly present the staff to our chief guest, Professor Yogesh Pai. To the Secretary of Saraswat Education Society, Mr. Rupesh Kamath, sir. To our principal, Professor Santosh Bhatt, sir. To our vice principal, Ms. Kruti Bolkar. And to our workshop coordinators, Dr. Amita Shanbag and Mr. Kavish Shirokar. Thank you, Pooja. I now invite Dr. Amita Shanbag, our workshop coordinator, to provide a brief description of the objectives and
and activities planned for this 5-day faculty development program.
Good morning, everyone. It is my pleasure to brief you the program schedule of 5 days faculty development program on data analysis in social sciences. We have 4 resource persons. There will be 4 sessions of 1.5 hours each every day. So in all, there will be 20 sessions for 5 days. So first 6 sessions will be taken by Professor Yogesh Pai on 22nd full day and 23rd morning. Professor Rajesh Chennai and Dr. Suresh Shambhog will have 1 session each on 23rd afternoon. Professor Rajashekharan Pillai sir will take 12 sessions from 24th to 26th, 3 days full practical sessions. So please download on your laptop SPSS 26th version. It is free for 28 days, and Jambavi free version before 24th, because 24th morning we will start the practical session. So if required, you may contact our faculty, Kavir sir and Sahil sir for assistance. So detailed program schedule is already circulated and put on the WhatsApp group. So we will try our best to make your program comfortable here. For any assistance, feel free to contact us. And my gratitude to your principal and HODs who deputed you for this 5-day faculty development program. So thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for outlining the program. As a token of gratitude, I now request the Secretary, Mr. Rupesh Kamath sir, to present a memento to our Chief Guest, Professor Yogesh Pai. Thank you. As we conclude this inaugural session, I invite Mr. Kamil Chirolkar, Workshop Coordinator, to deliver the vote of thanks expressing a heartfelt appreciation to everyone who has made this workshop possible.
Good morning, everyone. It is my proud privilege to extend vote of thanks for today's inaugural ceremony of the Faculty Development Program on Data Analysis in Social Science organized by SAS Sridhara Apollo College of Commerce and Management Studies. First, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to our chief guest, Professor Yogesh Pai sir, for his inspiring address and valuable insight. Thank you, sir. A sincere thank you to our Secretary, Mr. Rupesh Kamath sir, for his continuous support and guidance. I would like to thank our Principal, Professor Santosh Bhatkar sir, and Vice Principal, Ms. Smruti Borkar ma'am, for their leadership and encouragement. Special thanks to the workshop coordinator, Dr. Amita Shanga ma'am, for her dedicated efforts in organizing this program. I would also like to acknowledge the organizing committee for their hard work behind this event. Finally, a big thank you to all the participants for your enthusiastic presence. We look forward to an engaging and insightful program again. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.